Take a comfortable seat to begin with, please. Sitting tall through your spine. And if you let your hands just rest on your lap, you can touch your index finger and thumb together. This creates Gyan Mudra. Gyan Mudra is the simplest form of mudra, and we choose a mudra as a seal of energy for our hands. Our hands connect to different meridians, energy lines in our body. And as we press our index finger and our thumb together in Gyan Mudra, we can just take the palms either down turned to your knees, your thigh area, or upward turned. If you turn them down, you may feel a sense of grounding, centering, and you may sense that your shoulders are more relaxed down your back. If you turn them up, you could sense that your chest is more lifted and your shoulders are still down your back. And you have this more rising, lifted upward action through your body. So whatever feels best for you to be most comfortable. Let's shrug our shoulders a few times, and then we'll just tune into how our regular breath is before we start any movement with trying to train our breath and train our mind. So closing your eyes, please, and noticing how your nostrils are breathing, the inhale, inviting air in, and breathing with your exhale, releasing air out. And if you can count a few rounds of how long your natural breath is, without any judgment or any need to get it right, just noticing how long your inhale is and your exhale in your own natural rhythm. And then let's start to lengthen this a little bit to the count of 4. As you inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4 again, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Now holding the breath in for 4, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out for 4, 2, 3, 4. And holding the breath out for 4, 2, 3, 4. Carrying on, inhaling, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath in, imagining you're sealing in the energy of your inhale. Breathing out for 4, 2, 3, 4. And holding the breath out for 4, 2, 3, 4. One more round as you inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath in for this pause, noticing calm and stillness radiating within you. Breathing out for 4, smoothing it out. And keeping the breath out, noticing emptiness and space, maybe even quietness. And then returning to your own natural breath and noticing if you can lengthen it again now. Lengthening the inhale, possibly to the count of 6, with the same equal 6 count for your exhale. And as we breathe with the count of 4, noticing that pause for 4, we're noticing the 4 parts of the breath, the inhale, the pause, the exhale, and the pause out. As we breathe with this kind of breath, we're really helping our mind focus on our breath more and pause and drop out of our monkey mind into our body, into listening and deepening the experience of our breath through our lungs to oxygenate our whole body, all of the organs, all of the cells. And as we count our breath, breathing in and out for 6, this is said to be the optimal count to really help yourself calm down. And 5 breaths at the count of 6 is said to really help your nervous system. So if you're continuing with that now, that would be really helpful for you to just notice with your own guidance. And how I teach a lot of the time is to give you guidance, to show you a way of how you can learn and adapt it to suit your own personality, your own breath, your own body, and your own needs. Everyone has different needs, and we all like to do it slightly differently, which is nice. So now let's try alternate nostril breathing. This is really good to help you breathe a bit more efficiently through both nostrils and also calm both hemispheres of the brain. We take our right thumb up to our right nostril, the first 2 fingers either up to your third eye, your mid-brow point, your middle of your forehead, or you can turn them down to your palm, whichever feels best for you. And we press into the right nostril, we breathe in through the left nostril. So we inhale to prepare through the left nostril, filling up. And then you exhale through right, pressing into your left nostril with your ring finger. You inhale through right again, filling up for the same nostril. And then we change as we exhale through the left. So changing to the left and exhaling out of left. Inhaling through left again, filling up when you're ready in your own rhythm. Exhale through right, softening down through your right side and your right shoulder. Inhale through right, filling up with a long tall spine, keeping your elbow lifted. Exhale through left, softening through and through your left side, your left shoulder. Inhale through left side, up to the center of your brain, imagining. Exhale through right side, which is said to be your masculine action side of your body. Inhale through the right side, connected to the sun and fire. Exhale through left side, breathing, noticing any difference. Inhale through left side, feeling into any difference through this side, which is your feminine side. Exhale through right, softening down again. Inhale through right, imagining to the center of your brain again. Now exhale through left, smoothing out, connected to your moon, lunar, cooling side. Inhale through left, filling up again, imagining shining up to the brain. Exhale through right, softening through and shimmering inside. Inhale through right, filling up. And exhale through left, softening and releasing. And let's take one more round. Inhale through left, all the way up to the tip of your breath. Exhale through right, softening your shoulders. Inhale through right, filling up again, imagining all the way up to the top of your crown of your head. And exhale through left. Now you release your hand as you keep your eyes closed for a few moments. Just breathe through both nostrils and see if you can continue with the count of 6 again. Through both nostrils on your inhale and your exhale. Noticing any difference, how you feel, how your energy is. Maybe one nostril is clearer now. And that breath, alternate nostril breathing, is great for calming down your brain, your nervous system, and for balancing the energies of masculine and feminine within you. Okay, let's now focus with our meditation in a more mindful way. And as you continue with big, deep breaths, maybe you can sigh out any tension, relaxing your jaw, allowing the back of your throat to relax as well. And maybe you either keep your mouth closed as you exhale and sigh out, or you close your mouth to create a sound of the ocean through the back of your throat. This sound tones the vagus nerve, and it helps to really feel into your own inner wisdom inside, to calm, to listen, to inspire and empower yourself inside. So as you just check into your breath again and the sound of your breath, possibly you can imagine the ocean waves moving towards you as you inhale, and the ocean waves moving away as you exhale. Inhaling, the waves moving towards you, washing and cleansing through you. Exhale, the waves moving away, releasing and clearing. And keeping that going, noticing the breath and noticing the depth of your breath, the depth of your breath filling the whole of your lungs. Noticing if you can intend for your breath to expand to the back of your lungs and the back of your rib cage, even more, puffing up the back of your body. And noticing if your breath can fill up your lungs so that your diaphragm expands down to your belly as you inhale, and your belly puffs up and rounds slightly. And as you exhale, you're squeezing the lower belly in a little bit to activate your core and notice the rhythm of your breath, yoking and stoking your inner fire, and the balance of this ocean wave with your inner fire, the balance of the elements of earth, water, fire, air, and space within you and all around you. As we inhale, we're moving our diaphragm downwards as the lungs swell and the belly swells. As we exhale, we're softly releasing the air and drawing lower belly in. Inhale to swell and expand the lungs in all directions. Now exhale, drawing lower belly in, releasing and softening your shoulders and jaw. Now let's send an inner smile through all of our body, through from the crown of our head, imagining this inner smile moving down through your mind, moving down through your face, to the back of your eyes. And this smile, smiling down through your mouth, moving through the back of your throat, down through your throat to your heart. As you breathe into your heart, noticing how your heart feels tonight, without any judgment of how it should feel, just being with your truth. Noticing around your heart with your breath, and allowing this smile to be inside your own heart, to radiate the smile around your heart to clear any energy that needs to be released, and to smile for your own self-love, for your own love inside. And this love expanding from your heart, expanding across your lungs, as your lungs swell with your breath, noticing the smile expanding now up to your shoulders as you soften your shoulders with your exhale, sending the smile down through your arms, down to your elbows, your wrists, your palms, down across all the fingers and the thumbs, as if your finger and thumb tips were smiling. And this sparkling, smiling energy was traveling up through your body, through every cell, and streaming through you. Now from your heart once more, allowing the smile to expand again with your breath through your lungs, down through your rib cage, and each rib with its own smiling curve to your diaphragm, and the smile deepening down to your belly and all of the lower organs, your liver and spleen, your digestive system, bladder, all of the organs of your lower body, your kidneys, all of your organs smiling with sparkling, shimmering energy of your breath and of your heart fields combined in coherence with your breath, your mind, and your energy. As we balance with our breath and this intention to send the smile through our whole body, it's deeply healing. And from an ancient practice, as you smile across your pelvis from hip to hip, smiling through all of the vertebrae of your spine, down to your lower spine, smiling down through your legs and smiling around your knees, down to your ankles, smiling across the soles of your feet and down to all of your toes, as if each toe had a tiny smile again on the edge, and each smile shimmering and sparkling this energy up through you. With an inhale, the smile rises all the way up to your crown, imagining a smile above the crown of your head. And as you exhale, imagining the smile descending all the way down through you, and even sending this smile to Mother Earth below. And possibly you can continue with that, inhaling the smile lifting up. Now exhale the smile moving down. Inhale the smile filling your heart, your lungs, your whole torso. Exhale, softening with the smile glowing within you. Inhale, the smile allows your energy to brighten. Now exhale, the smile shimmers, smiling to the center of your heart. Allowing the smile to travel around. And if you could send the smile to anywhere that's needed in your body for healing, or that you had any past trauma in parts of your body that you'd like to smile there, to send healing to any past parts of your body that needed it, and to send the smile through the whole of you. And as you breathe for a few more moments, just with this inner smile, very simple meditation, noticing any mind activity, any thoughts, any things that are coming up for you, noticing what they are just for your awareness. Great. Now let's start to massage our face a little bit for something a little bit different, just to get us out of that for a moment. So you're massaging your jaw, and just giving yourself some self-love. And then we'll go back into a meditation space for our heart very soon. So as you massage your jaw, maybe you're doing it with both hands like me at first. And if you just want to choose one hand, choosing one hand can actually help you feel a bit more sensitive, and the areas of your jaw that may be a little bit tighter, a little bit more needed your awareness, your attention, as you just tune into that just for a moment. Great, and now let's take the massage up to our forehead. As if you could just massage from the center of your forehead with the fingers, and this could be one hand or both hands again, and then slightly just drawing the fingers out to the edges of your forehead to your hairline. And with both hands, you can move from the center and out in both directions simultaneously, or with one hand, you can just maybe massaging one side and then sweeping the other side. Again, with one hand, it tends to be a little bit more delicate, softer, and perhaps you can feel into relaxing deeper, more at an energetic level than with two hands. So it's up to you. And let's take both hands actually now and raindrop little patters on our crown of our head and round the back of the head. Moving your fingers and patting. Maybe you're doing it quite vigorously with a bit of oomph to get rid of any head tension. And this is really good to do just before or after your meditation practice, like we're doing, or in the middle, to try something and just to give yourself some self-love. We can move our fingers to our ears, and as we pull on the ears outer in an outer direction, we can then move onto the earlobes and pull them down a little bit. And this is said to tone the vagus nerve as well. Doing this helps the connection of all the nerves in the back of your head and throat rebalance and help your nervous system. And then let's just massage our neck and down the neck and feel into both sides of the spine at the top of your neck. And as if you could hold the top of your spine, pressing into the sides of the spine. Just drop your head back and let it relax, relaxing your shoulders for a moment, just allowing the energy to release, disperse. This point at the back of your throat, the top of your spine, and the base of your skull is called your still point. So if you find that point where your skull and the top of your spine meet, it's a really nice point to just press into, and it evokes a feeling of stillness. Great, let's now take our hands to our heart. Neither this can be with your palms facing your heart or your palms pressed together, however you feel natural to hold your hands there. Let's tune into our heart's energy for a few more minutes together. And as we breathe, noticing the energy that's right for you today, of your heart, of the messages that your heart has been telling you. And as if you could just go back through your day, noticing what came up and how your heart felt. And maybe you didn't notice this, and this is a good time to notice it now for you. Asking your heart, as your own best friend, what it would like to tell you, what message it has for you now. And then dropping from this space of your heart and the message of your heart down to your belly. And feeling into the message that your organs, your belly, your digestive system, your lower organs, this message that they have for you of how your body is feeling today. Now, as you breathe across your heart again, noticing the whole of your torso. And if you could choose a positive word that's right for you, what would this be? And how could you give this to the whole of your torso just with your breath? And maybe you focus on an affirmation, I am, and a positive word afterwards. Or you just say this word. Maybe you breathe with this word. And possibly you could change the word to be a different positive word as you exhale. Or maybe you're breathing in, inviting in energy, and exhaling out some energy that you need to release. So just noticing that, breathing with the truth of your heart and your body and all your internal organs, to give them some love, some peace. And from this space of your heart now, let's move up to our mind, noticing how our mind's been today, noticing without judgment again, just what is true for you with your mind at the moment. And then if your mind had a message for you, what could this be? And if you were to turn this into a positive word or an affirmation again, or a feeling of being breathed in with the inhale, freshness, and breathing out, releasing any busyness. Noticing this in your own way, for your own learning, your own intuition, your own inner teacher. And as we befriend our mind and our body as our best friend, as the love that we seek outside and the peace and the joy that we seek outside of us is actually something that we need to experience and really celebrate inside of us, to really befriend ourselves with love, with peace, and with joy, and to befriend how we are in our truth, to not try and push that away, to not try to be something else or be in any way in a space of not welcoming our truth, but welcoming our truth to really feel into that we are enough already and that we are bettering ourselves by listening and by giving ourselves attention and by breathing into all of the spaces of us, all of the darkness and the light. And as we breathe into this, it really balances our dark and light, our yin and yang, our masculine and feminine. It really balances how we see the outside and the inside of our life. It balances how we can look within with love and then send this love all around us by the reactions and the choices, the words, the actions that we create inside of us and outside of us. And this is mindfulness meditation, to just sit and notice and befriend, and then choose to focus on a positive way of re-steering, of directing, of focusing, of acknowledging that there are problems, that there are challenges, that there are stresses, and this will always be our lessons throughout our life, most probably in the Western world. But we can choose to see them as our growth. So as you breathe for a few more breaths, noticing your heart, mind coherence now, the balance that you've created, noticing how you feel and how your heart feels. And as you breathe, noticing the fullness of your inhale, and this fullness of your heart, your inner smile, the radiance of you. And as we exhale, we notice letting go, emptiness, stillness. And this constant interchange of inviting in and letting go is our life's practice of knowing that we can be inside with love and peace and joy just by our own choice with our breath, by choosing how we can steer our mind and help our mind as we breathe with big, deep, equanimous breaths. And possibly you can think of a word that you're experiencing now. Maybe this word connects you to your breath or to your energy. And as you connect to this word or this affirmation, possibly you can send this out to the world, out to the whole world, imagining it moving out from you, spreading through your room, through your house, through your street, spreading across the country, the continent, and spreading across the whole world. And this circling back to you, circling back to you, your home, and down to the earth below. And feeling the ground below you through your feet, the back of your body, your legs. Noticing your body as you root to the earth and the 5 elements of your body and the earth in balance. Noticing your breath now, maybe you can create really soft, whisper-like caressing breaths. As you take your hands to your heart, either touching the palms together or the palms facing each other. And you can bow your head to your heart to just acknowledge your dedication to yourself, to your body, to listening to your heart, to stilling your mind and welcoming the wholeness of yourself as your best friend. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I realised that I've run over a little bit. It's nearly 22. If anybody needs to go, I understand. I'd like to read you a passage from translation of the Yoga Sutras. And this book's called Threads of Yoga by Matthew Remsky. It's a modern translation of the Yoga Sutras, which was written thousands of years ago. So this translation's really nice, and it talks about meditation. When stillness is held, experience absorbs and reflects the things that surround it like a jewel. Its facets can deconstruct the object, its components, its energy, the act of perceiving it, and the mystery of perception. This experience can hold language, or it can be empty of words. The experience of worded or wordless wonderment plunges down to the quantum level. And that quote was roughly just saying that when we meditate and when we sit still, when we breathe, we're experiencing our own inner radiance, and our inner vitality gets restored, renewed, and recharged. And there's lots of ancient Vedic texts written just on that, just on inner radiance. It all comes down to that, that when we feel alive inside, that we've all experienced feeling really happy and in love, or really excited about something. When we have that, we feel really, really well. And in times like this, when we've obviously got to be inside and we don't have that active stimulus of planning to go away or being away or doing something that gives us joy on the outside, we really need to find the joy inside of us. And this time is a really good time for us to process what we need to heal and what we need to clear from our lives, and what we'd like to really center in ourselves, what we'd like to charge ourselves up with, and to notice that we have it all the time inside us, that there's nothing outside, that we're always wanting more and more and more of the outside, when it's inside of us, when we feel happy and content, we're really at our joy and our peace.